Let me ask you something gently. When was the last time you felt truly rich? Not because of your bank account, not because of what you owned, but because, in that moment, your heart felt full. I once met a man who owned almost nothing. He lived in a small room, woke up before sunrise, and spent most of his days in silence. Yet when he smiled, it felt as if he possessed the entire world. That was the moment I began to understand that wealth has very little to do with moan. Why? In the monastery, we learn early that richness is not about accumulation. It's about alignment. When your thoughts, actions, and values move in the same direction, life begins to feel abundant. Most people believe they'll feel rich after they achieve something, after the promotion, after the relationship, after the recognition. But the monk learns the opposite. Richness is something you practice before life gives you anything back. One of my teachers used to say, if you cannot enjoy tea in a broken cup, you will never enjoy it in a golden one. And I didn't understand that at first. But over time, I realized he was teaching us presence. The ability to be fully where you are, without wishing the moment away, is a rare form of wealth. Think about how often your body is in one place while your mind is somewhere else. Planning, regretting, comparing, wanting. True richness begins the moment you return to the present. Another kind of wealth is time. We often say we don't have enough of it, yet we give it away freely to distractions, to resentment, to people who drain us. In the monastery, time is treated as sacred, not because there is more of it, but because we choose carefully how to spend it. Ask yourself, what am I spending my life energy on? Does it nourish me, or does it slowly empty me? Rich people, in the deepest sense, protect their inner peace. They don't rush every conversation. They don't measure their worth by productivity alone. They understand that rest is not laziness, it is wisdom. One day, a visitor asked a monk, why do you look so calm when you own nothing? The monk replied, because nothing owns me. And that is a lesson most of us are still learning. We are often owned by expectations, by the need to impress, by the fear of falling behind. But real richness comes from learning to let go, not of ambition, but of attachment to outcomes. When you detach from needing life to look a certain way, you begin to experience freedom. And freedom is one of the highest forms of wealth. Relationships are another measure of richness. Not how many people you know, but how deeply you can listen, how honestly you can speak, how safe others feel in your presence. A rich life is one where love is expressed daily, not perfectly, but intentionally. Finally, the monk learns gratitude not as a habit, but as a lens. When you train yourself to see what is already enough, you stop chasing happiness and start recognizing it. So if you want to be richer, not in money, but in life, slow down. Be present. Choose meaning over noise. Protect your peace. Give your time to what truly matters. Because in the end, the richest person is not the one who has the most. It's the one who needs the least.